How's it going, guys? Josh here, Rebel Sons. If you remember in that tripod video that I made, my camera. Oop. There we go. If you remember in my tripod video that I made, I mentioned that I would be building armor and stuff, right? So I totally did that. And right now, I'm in between making a stealth armor build and a Fallout armor build. And so far, you know, with all my screw-ups, the Fallout armor is coming together so much faster than I could imagine, for the most part. Just because, you know, it's all, like, messed up and stuff. Basically, that means, like, it's all wacky looking and, like, pretty much junk. So if I put it all together just right, I can make actual legit armor out of it. So yeah, like all my mess ups, I just combine it and turn it into armor, and it looks like it's straight from the apocalypse, right? So this isn't really one of my mess ups per se. It's more of a actual completed project. This is a spalder or a shoulder pad, and it actually came out better than I expected it to. Okay, so we got this arm loop thing, and clearly it's if it'll fit Chuck Norris or the Hulk compared to me, but there's that, and here's what it looks like. So I got this belt that I riveted to the base, which is a curved piece of license plate. In fact, if you didn't notice, it's all license plates. So there's the belt, and I take the end of it and I loop it around, and I loop it just like that. Pull it snug, just like so, and adjust it a tad bit. There it is. So this triangular piece covers my heart, because that's always important, right? Always got to guard your heart. Then there's the curved license plate piece. Got to represent Texas, if you know what I mean. Represent. Then this Super Saiyan shoulder pad is for collecting Dragon Balls, of course. And I have these two articulated plates on my bicep, I think. I mean, clearly I don't work out or know anything about muscles, so I'm pretty sure this is a bicep. So it covers that. And then that Texas plate curves all the way around to the back. That's about it. And I got some pretty good motion with it, so I'm not gonna lie, it came out way better than I had expected it to. I actually just had a bunch of license plates laying around, and I'm like, hey, you know, why not add it to my Fallout build? Why not? So I did that. I did just that. And I took a butane torch. Oh, I turned it to the off. Probably for the better. So I did that. And I just did that on all the plates. And I also took sandpaper and scratched up all the plates, so it came out pretty good, And then I'm stuck in between two builds right now. It's a Fallout build and a stealth build. So this is, of course, for my Fallout build, but for my stealth build, I made Hydate plates. Pretty sure that's how you say that. I don't speak a lick of Japanese except for arigato and arigato. That's about it. But yeah, It's the leg plates the samurai wore on their legs. And it looks a little something like this. Yeah. These came out pretty good. These are actually Mach 2. The first time I built these, they didn't have this craft foam on the inside, so they weren't padded. So every time I took a step, it sounded like I was wearing a full suit of medieval armor. And if you watch like Monty Python like I have, then you know exactly what that sounds like. So these are these, and as far as I know, this metal is stab proof. I've taken knives to it before I built it, which is a good thing, because it would have been a total waste of time to build it if it wasn't really stab proof. So as far as I know, slashes to the side or stabs, as far as I'm concerned, it's pretty stab proof. And if they do manage to get through, of course it has this other, like, I guess 1/16 of an inch of craft foam for protection, but I don't think it'll get to my thighs. So that's always good, right? And if you follow me on Instagram, of course you've seen these so many times, because I'm like super proud of these. And as soon as I get out of the prehistoric age of figuring out technology, I'll leave a link in the description for my Instagram page, but I don't know how to do that, so I wrote it down and I will put it on camera. Zoop. Pyro the Phoenix. Yep. That's about it, really. But as far as I'm concerned right now, the Fallout build is what I'm working on currently, because I make a lot of mistakes, like I mentioned, and just combining it all together really gives it a aesthetic, post-apocalyptic. So, been doing that. And the next thing I plan on doing, totally inspired by zednoughtalpha, I gotta give credit where credit is due, and Eli, with his God-given gifts, definitely gets some credit, but I will, for my stealth armor, be using aluminum. I have aluminum signs, which I did not steal or take, or, to be honest, I don't know where I got the aluminum signs, but we've had them for like years and years, just like the metal barrels I made the hidates out of. So they were just laying around. We're not using them, and they're decommissioned, so why not put them to good use instead of like scrapping them, turn it into something productive, creative, and in my opinion, very freaking cool. So today I tried taking, if you see on Instagram, you've probably seen it before, but I had templates for a full chest piece, and I tried working on that today. It didn't really work out at all, mainly because I don't have a lot of tools, but I'm making do with what I have. It didn't really work out at all, but like I said, screw-ups can be turned into a Fallout build, so I'm going to be doing that. But I have this top part here. I have that cut out of the same steel I made these hidate plates out of, and I'll probably end up connecting it to this, probably another belt loop or something. I haven't really planned it out yet, but it's really late too, so I'm probably rambling at this moment. But it didn't really work out. The front part and the back part were basically the same design, but they weren't symmetrical at all. So it threw everything off, but what I just made is very symmetrical, and I'll probably end up doing something very similar to what Eli did on zednoughtalpha. And of course, if you're watching this, if you're one of my 15 subscribers and you're watching this and you haven't seen his videos, I'm very shocked and don't even know what you're doing here. Go watch all his videos because you're cool as heck. And yeah, go watch them. I've gotten all my inspiration from Eli, from zednoughtalpha, like literally all my inspiration. Like basically when I was his age, when he started like actually making this stuff, I was still on like pen and paper, like drawing it out and making stuff out of cardboard, and I'm like, how do I make it out of metal and stuff? How do I make it real? And he was doing it at like 13 or 14. I'm not really sure how old he was, but dude, holy cow, like, it's cool. Like, the stuff he did at his age it's just so cool. And a lot of my inspiration came from him. So what he did with his aluminum body armor, his stab-proof body armor, was something very, very, very similar to this, but it's something I'll be doing as well. So I'll be tracing this since it's a lot more symmetrical, and working with this. And they're very, very large aluminum signs too, so it should all work out. I'm hoping, praying, hoping. So yeah, go check out Eli at zednoughtalpha, man. That's really about it, to be honest. 12 minutes into this video. It's kind of a long time, so I guess I'll just cut it off now. Anyways, guys, God loves you guys. I love you guys. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. And grace and peace, guys. See you later.